Law professor and Vatican advisor Ron Rishlak says the Church's humanitarian efforts have been misunderstood.
Clearly, some Nazis escaped justice going through the Vatican. The Vatican had a way to help people get from war-torn Europe to safer, better places. A lot of Nazis probably took advantage of that. A lot of Soviet spies, we know, took advantage of that. I doubt if many people on the ground knew who they were assisting. I'm certain that no one at the highest levels of the Vatican, had their finger on who was going where and who was doing what.
But one person who did know who was going where and who helped them get there was a high-ranking priest, Father Krunoslav Draganovich. But are the activities of this Croatian Nazi collaborator proof that the Pope himself was involved in these schemes?
Draganovich was clearly on the outs with the Vatican. His papers clearly indicate that he was not supportive of Pope Pius XII. He was running this operation. He helped Croatians escape at the time. He may have been a war criminal himself.
Recently released documents have uncovered a shocking twist. Aside from working for the future Pope Paul, Draganovich was also working for U.S. intelligence from the end of the war until the 1960s. Ron Rishlak believes there was a lot of recruiting going on, especially when the real enemy at the time was communism.
But there's some very interesting issues when there were scientists, engineers, medical people, potential spies, that the United States did not want to fall into Soviet hands, that the United States felt they could perhaps use for greater purposes. Is it a denial of justice in a case like that if someone cooperates with one of the prosecuting nations and helps people get to the United States where presumably they're going to work with the United States?